goodbye. Oh, crap. Well, shit. Out over here. Oh, I think we're going through the black hole now. Alright everyone, welcome back to Outer Wilds. So, today, there it goes. So today I think we're going to go back to, Brittle Hollow. Since we are currently, kind of puzzling that out. We only got through, I think, 2 districts of the Hanging City. Actually, check over here. Okay. What's this one down here? Oh yeah, okay. There's a lot over on Brittle Hollow, basically. And hopefully I've gotten all of the dying out of my system, so I hope. Star over there is like very, wait. Okay, change of plans. Much like a magpie, I've seen something shiny. And I feel a need to go and investigate. This could be a very bad plan, it could be genius, I don't know. Oh, did I just go all the way out to, Oh, this is the satellite. Okay, never mind. Alright. Sorry, I saw something blinking in the distance, and that's Dark Bramble. That's Giant's Deep. That's Hollow's Lantern. Okay. So I'm gonna try to remember where the Hanging City is. I don't know what that was. And hold on. Oh, that's the interloper. Okay. I am curious about the interloper. Oh boy. Come on, I thought we had this worked out, autopilot. Come on. I was about to say, what's going on over there on Giant's Deep, and then I remember that it does have a storm going on it, so, like, that would be it. Okay. Trying to remember how we got down there. I think it was right here. So we were going to hit the ground very hard, as usual. We all know I can't fly. Maybe it wasn't down here, because that's, but I feel like I thought it was. What was this? Yeah, we read that, okay. That's a bit about the trees moving. But yeah, I'm hoping that I've gotten all of this dying out of my system. We'll see. Because I did sure do a lot of that last time. There has to be, I am assuming that there's another way to get into there. Perhaps via all of these various crossroads and paths and what have you. Because obviously, that just talks about the quantum knowledge, yeah. I don't think I can make that with my jetpack. And I know the last time I tried I died, so I'm not going to. I'm going to go the I don't know, because the hanging city's over there, and I would like to. I like to finish, you know, what I was doing, so that I don't have to backtrack too much. Okay. So everybody wave to Rybeck as we go by. Hello. You know what? Let's grab a marshmallow. Alright. Can't go solve mysteries if you're not well fed. That's gotta be that, gravity cannon or whatever the hell. That goes down. Now I have to remember how I got down there. Oh, I wanted to also... So I know that my brightness has been weird, so like it's weird because on my screen, it looks fine, but I noticed that like anyone who said that it's dark is 100% correct. Trying to remember how I got down there now, don't mind me. So like it'll look fine on my screen, it'll look fine when I'm editing the video, because I noticed this in Pacific Drive too, but then it will decidedly not look right. Oh, I can destroy this. It will not look as clear as I thought it did. That's just taking me back to the freaking... Darn it. I feel like that, yeah, that's gotta go up to the observatory. Because there's stairs on the outside. Okay, and there's more routes over there. I could just see them glowing. Recording on my lunch break again, so I gotta keep an eye on the time. Okay, there we go. It's like, do you mind? Yeah, that goes like right down into the black hole. That's utterly horrifying, actually. How the hell did I get over to the Hanging City from Rybix? Because I know I did. Because I know that's how I got there. I wonder if that connects to... I'm not gonna find out. I'm not gonna try to find out. Okay. So I know... Alright. Goes back over the tower. Right. I'm like, I knew I had to walk across a wall somewhere. That's his notes, or their notes. Yeah, okay. Gravity Crystal Workshop. Oh look, a squirrel. No, you don't. Oh, he's visiting his head. We've got more gravity crystals just vibing up here. That's nice. In case you don't, we ever need one. We know where to go. We are on the surface. I don't remember coming across this. Another gravity crystal just hanging out. I wonder, because I know, or at least I'm 98% sure, that we have a gravity crystal that's providing our artificial gravity in the ship, so I wonder if we were getting them from here. I always feel like this confirms it. Got our jumbo marshmallows. Let's see. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm going to go with harrowing because of the, all the meteors, but hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little, and there's some sort of old nomai path that starts across from my campsite inside the road building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. So that has to be where Rabbit came from. Okay, well, we're avoiding that. Got a tree growing out of this building. Jokes on them, I went inside. Oh, this is where we were, okay. Okay, so we're gonna head back down. I don't think we found anything too gripping over there, so. Ooh. Okay, so now I just have to remember how to get to the Hanging City. It's across this, I believe. Yep. Again, another place where a run would be very useful. So we went up to the living area and the Shrine of the Eye, or whatever it was called. Just hedging my bets on that black hole there. I know I can make those jumps, but so I'm going to take a look at what the signs mean again, because I totally forgot, like, within 5 minutes. Black Hole Forge District, we've been there. Eye Shrine District, we've been there. Meltwater District, and School District, we haven't. So that's the line with the little hex, and then the, like... Oh. Okay, so I think we are currently at the Meltwater District. Oh, I think this is oriented so you are looking at it this way. That's a nice touch. So I guess this is the Meltwater District. So let's... I think we've explored this area fairly well. Yeah. And that's the shrine, I think, over there. Because I think that's where we were last time. So, school, I bet we have to go down. Yep. Whew, that was disorienting as hell. Okay. This had to be a very nerve-wracking place to live. Like, I just want to point that out. Really cool, but like... nerve-wracking is... that's gonna have ghost matter. I can smell it. It's just little crystal things. Yeah. Yeah, everything happening here, like, I think in Giants Deep, it looked like they knew something was coming. There's more ghost matter down... Thanks. There's more ghost matter down there, I think. Yeah. But, like, here, it very much looks like they were taken unawares by whatever happened. Judging from... how, like, just to illustrate what I'm talking about. Like, we got a lot of people who were either dead in their beds, or... you've got a lot of people that are either dead in their beds, or dead still sitting at tables, or... Gotta be a tree around here somewhere. There we go. Or otherwise, very clearly died suddenly. She is talking really loud on the phone. I hope y'all can't hear that. Ghost matter detected nearby. Yeah, I mean, it's all over the place here. Okay, trying to find trees seems to have helped. We've got a scroll up here. But see, like, it looks like we had a lesson going on. I'm gonna put this scroll right there. Okay. Explanation of festivals. Oh, hell yeah. All of the nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the nomai get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. A single festival could last a long, long time. Well, yeah, I mean, every 10 years, so... I'm trying to grab this scroll. Alright. The nomai text on these scrolls looks different, too. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. God, that's a mood. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Kanoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes. But it'll happen in someone else's someday. It's kind of like thinking about the death of the sun. It's like, you know, well, I don't have to worry about it for a while. I mean, I do in this game, but not in real life. There's something over there, but I really don't think I can make it. I don't want to spend all episode dying again. Looks like ghost matter down there. Huh. Surprisingly not. You know, the fact that they built this city here, like, it's super cool. But it does kind of make me wonder, is this how... Yeah, that building's got a bunch of ghost matter. Makes me wonder if this is something that was common for the nomai. Oh, hi. Oh, let's see where this goes. Because, I mean, they do have these... I'm gonna call them gravity crystals. I think that's the name. I have forgotten. They have these crystals that allow you to walk on vertical or upside down surfaces, as we're currently seeing with this. Hello Jeffrey, I'm afraid. I don't wanna... Yeah, see... Shit. Yeah, see, we're going into the black hole again. Oh. Okay, well, I mean... Although, if I'm fast enough... I don't know why it's not letting me lock velocity. Okay. There's lights over there too. But I'm wondering if I can... Oh. I don't think it matters. Yep. So anyway, it seems like the cycles are about 20 minutes. So that answers that question. Again, feel like I didn't do a whole lot in that cycle. Okay. I think I'll just watch that probe go by. So, anyway, we're gonna go back to, where we just were. Once I'm able to find it. That's it. I'm not gonna do that again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god. Damn it, engineers. Oh, that's the ship. I am tempted to go possibly die again. I'm gonna do my best to not fall into the black hole this time. Yeah, I know what that says. Haha. Not celebrating yet. Not celebrating yet. Because it is starting to feel like this sort of structure where they build hanging cities might be a nomai thing. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Ooh. What's this? This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it must offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Okay. So I wonder if that is a depiction. Wish you could hover. If that is their depiction of what they saw. Interesting. Keep waiting for one of these little bridges to break on me. Oh, we got more writing down over there. How do you get over there? Well, I'm not flying, that's for... Good God, that's for damn sure. Looks like there might be a route over this way. I'm always so worried about missing things. Oh, I think this may have been where I was headed when I fell that time. Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't able to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Yeah, that's where I was headed. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Okay. So yeah, I think that's where I was, or where I was headed. I was headed over here on that crystal path when we fell that time. Okay, the writing was, actually it might have been that. Yeah, attention-seeking mood. Hopefully they left some trees around here. Speaking of the devil. I say as I faceplant directly into the tree. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so that must be the ship that they came here. That's the eye calling to it. So that's the vessel. Then it looks like, I'm gonna guess, judging by the name and the depiction, that this is Dark Bramble grabbing it. And then the escape pads launching. One went to Ember Twin and Ash Twin. One went to here. And one got stuck at Dark Bramble. Okay. So the nomai ship is there. That's probably the best place to go to find... I would love to see the original signal. If they were technologically advanced enough, which clearly they were, I feel like they must have been able to trap it. Or, like, record it somehow. And that recording is no doubt on the vessel. I can't understand, why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? Okay, so I wonder if it was like a living ship of some sort. No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core navigation systems were both well. Bug off, dude. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Which I presume is the one that they couldn't get a hold of. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, crap. Well, shit. At least if we fall through the black hole, we know the ship's over there. Okay. Oh, this is the way I came. I came down that way. So let's go this way. Let's keep going this way. I will say, I think I am experiencing that, well, this may as well happen, that comes with being stuck in a time loop. Because my ship just fell through a black hole, and I'm just like, well... It's barely even mildly inconvenient. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it, anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. Oh, poor Plume. Ship, 29.2 kilometers, 0.1, 29, 28. She's moving. Alright. Well, I have no idea where it's going, but I hope it's, having a good time. God forbid a ship have hobbies. Okay, let's head up this way. I can't find anything of interest over here. Oh, hold on. I didn't even look up. Yeah, you can tell these are old, but the buildings have overall held up pretty well. I mean, okay, we're back at this. You consider, there must have been some sort of life on Timber Hearth that they suspected could grow into real life, judging from one of the, or like sentient life, judging from one of the previous writings we read across. I don't remember where that damn tree was. So you figure that these ruins are old enough that the Hearthlings finished evolving into a sentient life form. Since, no you don't. There's the tree. So these ruins are holding up fairly well, because if you look at, let me read this and then I'll finish my thought. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I am unsure how to survive in this place without you. I am unsure how to be me without you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so to finish my thoughts. So you figure, early modern humans, archaic humans we'll go with, we are a fairly young species as Homo sapiens. We've only been around for 100,000 years or so, which, when you consider that the age of the Earth is 4.6 billion, is like 5 minutes. And we evolved from previous larger brained hominids, which, like, Neanderthal and Denisovans are not direct ancestors of us, at least not all of us. But we didn't evolve from them. We were just closely related enough that we could breed. And we don't know what ancestor we split off from. But still, that's still only 100,000 years. Read this. My brother wasn't in escape pod 1 with us. Was he in pod 2 or pod 3? Was he able to board an escape pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Okay. So before that, we had whatever ancestor we branched off from Neanderthals and Homo sapiens, that's us, Denisovans from. And then, which itself, I think the current theory was an evolution of Homo erectus. So we're fairly young, and our ruins from that long ago, like anything that we've left from that long ago, has not survived. Or has barely survived. We have more evidence from, like, Neanderthals about, like, structures. So if we assume that, oh hey buddy, there goes the interloper, my ship is now 30.4.5 kilometers out. So these structures have to be, I'm going to wrap to my point now that I just spent 5 minutes talking about hominid evolution. Oh, no. Okay, so, goodbye. I don't know what just fell there. I think we've almost hit. Cycle maximum. I'm not sure how old our earliest hominid-related structures are. I know that there's one piece of preserved wood that was found, I believe, in Kenya, that could potentially be several 100,000 years old enough that it wasn't ours. But there's no real indication of what it would have been used for, if it was anything at all. So much of our evolutionary history is theoretical. I'm really honestly surprised I made that. I'm just kind of wandering in circles now and talking, I think. I think most of this place is actually gone. Now that I'm looking. So we have some bone structures. Or things that are presumed to be structures of some sort. Or like circular structures that appear to be made of bone, and I'm not sure where they date to off the top of my head. I was not a prehistory person, I was an Egypt person, because Crowbrain says gold shiny, and also mummies are cool. But you know, the earliest structures I think that we can really date are like in the Fertile Crescent. And you figure that's gonna be a few thousand years back. Because for so much of our time we were nomadic hunter-gatherers. Or semi-nomadic hunter-gatherers. I think people tend to forget that you can be semi-nomadic. Okay, that's the path over. Yeah, I think I've pretty much exhausted everything over here. So I guess we'll see if I'm right about this pathway. So my point is that for these ruins, if we put a date at, let's say Hearthlings were extremely primitive, well, because then you have to think about your definition of primitive. Because the issue is, like, even if we go back to Homo erectus, which would have been 1 million, 2 million years ago, while primitive, there's still evidence that they were doing, like, artwork at the time, even if it's very rudimentary. I'm gonna say this has to be tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years old, which is why the remaining bones in space is so interesting to me. Though, admittedly, that could just be a design feature. And less of a, I mean, to be fair, we also don't really know how bones would degrade in space, I don't think anybody's tried to do that experiment. Oh. Oh, my ship is getting closer again. And going further away. Interesting. So I guess, yeah, given the amount of degradation, and then us not really knowing exactly how things would degrade in space. Yeah, you know, I guess. These could be quite old. I'd be interested to know the exact timing of it, though. Can't see the sun, so I can't tell if we're getting supernovaed or not. Okay, well, that answered my question. I can see the sun now. I think it may also behoove us at some point to go to Dark Bramble. I mean, obviously we're going to, but sometime soonish. Well, she's definitely glowing. So... I think I can hear her rumbling. I'm gonna... No, because my fuel's really low. I was like, I could go see if I can catch my ship, but... I think she might be getting snapped back if she hits the outer edge of the game. I think that's what's happening. Because I do also, I'm really curious to find out what happened to the nomai. Because, like I said, like, over here... Out over here... Oh, I think we're going through the black hole now. I was gonna try to make for that platform. Ooh, this got hurt. Oh. Fuel level critical, don't matter. Oh, just in time, I think. I know that was us lighting up this. Well, since we're out here... Let me get a good look at this. I'm not sure there's a way in. I mean, there has to be. But, okay, and that's the black hole. I'm pretty sure. Or the warpy bit. Because I'm wondering if it's here. Maybe I can pop her down right on here. Don't know. And where are we at? Okay. So I just feel better if I could, like... Yeah, if I land on this, will it yeet me? Yes. And by yeet, I mean grab. So I think this has to be... Yes. Okay, so I don't know how much longer we have, but I'm gonna make the best of the time that we do. Oh, you know what? There she goes. Okay, but we at least know how to get in here now. So we have that going for us. I wonder if I have time. Welcome to White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window where the tower is aligned with the corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. There was more, but I got that much. Okay. So we at least know how to get in there now, which is a damn sight better than we had. I am gonna have to cut it here, so I can get back to my actual job. But yeah, no, this was good. I think we actually made more progress than I initially thought we were making. God, my ship descending through the black hole without me was so funny. Like, just, oh, well, there it goes. There's not much I can do about it now. Alright, so thank you for joining us. Didn't do as much as I kind of hoped, but that's also because I can't do another cycle on this one. But I appreciate you joining me for this. I'm super excited. I'm very... I feel like every time I start to get a handle on something in this game, I... like... something else happens that makes me start to... I don't know, I feel like I need to start keeping notes. So I might do that in my downtime sometime this week, is like make a note of everything that we have so far. Alright, I think that's enough sugar for you, buddy. Alright, if you liked anything you saw here, like, subscribe, maybe comment if it suits your fancy. And we'll be back later with more Outer Wilds. Have a good week. Peace out.